Call 911. Grampy's on the roof again. There's the front. This is the west side of the house. It's a gable roof. That's a beat up rain gutter right there. See, my ladder is not doing that. Vinyl siding. My rain gutter could be cleaner. It's got some debris in it. I've seen worse. These shingles are brittle and they're old. Seen some fiberglass. The underlayment is over the drip edge, and the drip edge cascades over the edge of the rain gutter. That's how you know it's old, because they did it right. Well, you're not going to get that today. I'm seeing a lot of pock marks at advanced age. The granulars are starting to pop off, and again the shingles were stiff, and the rain gutters are full of debris. Going counterclockwise around. I mean, some of this damage could have been storm damage. I'm not sure. There you are. But like right in here and there, my imagination. Latent hail damage, which I'm quite positive I can't prove, is here. Is beyond the scope of this inspection. The satellite dish has been bolted directly to the roof covering, like they all are. And I'm going to bake an illustration into the inspection report to show you how it should have been done. And that's probably the only place you're ever going to see it done properly, is that illustration. Years ago when I was in a roofing class, they shared that with us. The class. It was shared with the class. I've been calling it out ever since. I've been looking for one in the wild. Haven't seen it yet. Lots of fiberglass sticking through. Passive wind turbines, which is a good thing, I suppose. The ridge rows have been replaced. That tells you how old the roof is. They said all our ridge rows are, just replace the ridge rows, you'll be fine. So you're not, if you got gable vents, you're not supposed to mix that with other types of ventilation. Now I saw soffit vents on the vinyl siding, so if there's soffit vents in the attic, then that's fine, as long as you don't have gable vents, which I expect to find. But you're not supposed to mix ventilation systems, or you can create short circuits. Air comes from the gable vent and out the turbine, and the bottom half of the attic does not get ventilated. Air's not being pulled through the bottom half of the attic, so the bottom half of the attic stays hot next to your ceiling. Trees are touching the corner here. You think wind-driven rain can get up in there? I do. That's what I think. I think wind-driven rain will shoot right up in there. What we got here? Good home inspection. Okay, you see the rust around this pipe here? At one time, this furnace has been leaking. I mean, if you see the cap is a newer version. So you got a newer version of the cap. So we'll have to get inside and look at the furnace and see how that looks. Now, if you look over here, you see these dings right in here? Okay, that's impact marks. There's hail damage on the cap. So we know that this structure has experienced some hail. Good home inspection. Chimney has a crack, cricket behind it. Excuse me. I can't see if there's any impact damage here because of all the doppling, you know, from the light coming through the trees. Flashing around the chimney. It's supposed to be turned in and sealed. You think wind-driven rain can get in there? I do. Apron flashing's a little loose. Wind-driven rain can get in there? I do. That's what I think. This looks like a TV antenna, but that's not what it is. This is a sail. When the wind blows on this, it puts pressure on your brickwork. This should come off. Oh, we're not using it. Okay, it doesn't matter. It should come off. Got a chimney cap. That's nice. But our crown has some cracks. Water can migrate and go into those cracks. The valley should be swept. And this is a magnolia tree, so that probably accounts for what looks like algae. It's probably sap, probably preserving this part of the roof. So we got a hip over the garage. Age alone. If you can't get a storm, you know, if you can't get some help with an insurance claim on replacing this, then you're just going to be replacing it soon anyway. Is it leaking today? I don't know. It doesn't have to leak today. What, can I get a couple more years out of it? Yeah, you probably can get a couple more years out of it. You probably can do that. This is on the north side. That looks more like algae. But sooner or later, you're going to be paying for it. This is a service drop. Coming to the house. Got some loose shingles around that. There's been pulling on it. That's awful close to a valley. Big old mark right there. So moving along, all the doppling, can't really see. Careful walking on a roof. You get these sticks like this, you turn into rollers. That's like Fred Flintstone's car, his wheels. Like a log. This is the vent